Hey there, Wendy Emerson coming to you from Canandaigua Motorsports Park. It is an absolutely gorgeous June Saturday afternoon, and I'm with Billy Brown, who drives the number 16 in the New Legends Sportsman division. Billy, how are you doing?
We're good.
Good, excellent. So we just figured out, we sat next to you the first night, and you had no intention of racing this season. So tell us a little bit about that and what happened to get you out on the track.
Well, we were looking for sponsorship over the winter. It's really hard to find it, and being new to this class, it's hard to get people to invest when there's a lot of other people looking for sponsorship too. Everybody we talked to had other people asking them too.
Right.
So we couldn't put anything together, and we thought we'll just sit it out, get ready for next year, try to save some money, work on sponsorship. My girlfriend doesn't like sitting in the grandstand, and we sat there next to you the first night, and she said, "I don't like this." And I told her about this trailer I saw on the flag for sale that Brian Sage had. The next day we were looking at it, she bought it, and she said, "Get your car done, whatever it's going to take, we're going racing." So here we are.
So you've missed, I think, 2 of the 9 races so far this season. So you've been, I think you've had run 7 times.
Actually, we only missed that first night. We didn't come the very first night when the New Legends didn't run the series race,
yep.
and then we missed the first night the New Legends ran.
Gotcha. So you have had, in all 7 starts, you finished in the top 5.
Actually, we've got 8 starts. We've got 5 thirds, a second, and 2 wins.
2 wins. You've got 2 wins. Yep. And John Ellsworth won the last 2 weeks.
Yep.
He's not here tonight. So how do you feel about getting out on the track? And you feeling pretty good?
I feel pretty good. There is probably 5 cars in that class that can win pretty easily, depending on who gets to the front first. Everybody's pretty equal. Our driving styles are all a little different, but we're all pretty equal in driving. Cars are pretty equal. We're all learning. We're trying all kinds of things. Some things work, some things don't.
I think it's really exciting to see the numbers in the Legends division keep going up and up. We're getting all kinds of new drivers in that division, so that's pretty exciting for Canandaigua Motorsports Park, and I think for dirt racing in general. Wouldn't you agree with that?
Absolutely. This is the best thing Jeremy ever came up with. Gets us out there. We make mistakes, but there's a lot of cars in the other class. There's not so many here right now, although it is growing.
Right.
If you make a mistake, hopefully you're not going to wreck a bunch of cars if you screw up, you know, and we all do.
So speaking of mistakes and stuff, I know that John shared with us, John Ellsworth, that he's got some drivers that kind of mentor him and help him and give him advice. Do you have that same relationship with some drivers that maybe kind of help you with car setup and track and things like that?
Well, I don't know if you know, Todd Henderson drove this car for the last 1.5 years for me.
Did not know that.
Financially, we weren't, again, ready to do this, and we tried to run a few weeks. We looked like fools out there. We couldn't qualify. We were running in the back. I couldn't finish races. Asked Todd if he would drive the car, get me sorted out. He did. Justin actually ended up driving the car on 2 occasions and winning. Todd won once with it. So the car was good. We learned a lot of tricks and setup, things like that from them. Some driving things that I needed. I still need to learn how to drive on the bottom. I'm pretty good around the top, but I'm not good on the bottom. I really need to learn that.
Which is the whole reason for the Legends division.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool. And actually, Justin is on our list of victims tonight also. So maybe when we walk up to him, we'll get the whole interview thing. Yeah. Tell us about the number 16. What does that mean?
Well, ran Pro Stocks here for 25 years. That was the number I ran on a Pro Stock. When we first started racing, before I was old enough to race, my cousin Steve wanted to race, and my dad built him a car. It was number 16. We've always had that number. So.
And one last thing, tell us, who do you want to thank? Who supports you? Sponsors, crew, anybody that you want to give a shout out to?
My dad, Charlie Brown, my girlfriend, Dina Frost. We wouldn't be here without the 2 of them. Obviously the Hendersons have given us a lot of help. Tom Fox over here. A couple of weeks ago we blew a tire. I don't have a spare tire for this car. The 4 tires that are on it are what we have. He gave us some. We actually have some tires that aren't mounted in case we blow one, but he gave us one that night so we could run. Without people like him, and he's dug me out with the Pro Stocks I don't know how many times when we got into a bind. Mike Payne, Danny's crew chief, he came down, gave us a bunch of setup tips a couple weeks ago. When we put those in the car, we won a couple weeks ago, so that works.
This really is a great place, the way the drivers kind of rally together and help each other out. It's like a big racing family here. That's one of the reasons we love Canandaigua. Yep. So Billy, we wish you the absolute best of luck driving the Legends division this year. We had a pleasure talking to you tonight, and we wish you luck.
Thank you.
Wendy Emerson coming to you from Canandaigua Motorsports Park.